Member for Saanich North and Islands.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to make some brief comments on Bill 13, the Public Service Amendment Act. My colleagues and I are supportive of the efforts to implement the recommendations provided by the government, or provided to the government by the April 2017 Ombudsperson's Misfire report. This report contained 41 recommendations aimed at addressing what was a failure of government to respect its own processes and the rights of its workers. It is recommendation 27 that this bill seeks to fulfill, providing the Merit Commissioner with new powers to conduct reviews for just cause dismissals. The Minister, in introducing this bill, spoke about the need for checks and balances in the process, and I'm incredibly supportive of this notion. However, I and my colleagues do want to ensure that beyond fulfilling a recommendation provided to government, that the changes we are proposing in practice address the fundamental gap that the Ombudsperson was highlighting in the report. In reviewing this legislation, there are some questions that come to mind about how these new provisions will work in practice. First, it is noted that in a media report that there are around 25 dismissals of public employees for just cause each year. Given the responsibility this legislation would give the Merit Commissioner to potentially review all of these dismissals, I think it is important to look at whether the adequate resources exist within the office to fulfill the job as is intended. Second, I'm interested in hearing from the Minister whether or not she feels that the process would have changed what occurred back in 2012. We just heard that this would ensure that what happened will never happen again. I'm not sure that we know that, and I think that we can explore that a little further as we get to the committee stage of this bill. Will the changes to this act provide a general check on the policies and procedures, or will it be able to highlight specific issues with specific dismissals? I ask this question particularly in the light of Section 5.144, that the Merit Commissioner's review is not to make a determination whether the dismissal met the legal standard for a just cause dismissal. Finally, it's unclear to me in the legislation how exactly these reports will be handled, who the Commissioner will be providing the report to, who will be responsible for taking actions on the problems identified. These are all questions that we can seek further clarification at the committee stage of this bill, and I look forward to getting some clarity on them and thank the Minister for bringing them forward. Thank you.